everyone, welcome to this storing video. I have a ton of cards to store away today with you all. I shipped out my Korean address package and I had a ton of merch and albums there that were just kind of piling up since early spring. Has it only been a month since my last storing photo cards video? I think so. As you can see, I am working with natural lighting. That is just kind of how my new filming area is, and then also the sun just came out randomly through the clouds. It's a pretty gloomy day today, but a little bit of sun, as you can see. It might go in and out, so I apologize for that. But yes, I have i-dle, I have We Are, Solos, enhypen, zerobaseone, a bunch of Stray Kids, which is definitely more on brand compared to my last storing photo cards video where I didn't have that much Stray Kids. So without further ado, let's get started. I am going to start out with enhypen. So I have this to store away. Firstly, I did find a trade for Heesung's Border Carnival Lenticular card, which is super exciting. Next, I have some Romance Untold cards. So I have his showcase card, which is hollow, which is very, very cool to fill up this page. Next are these two unit cards, which I actually just received this morning. I purchased these from Mercari US. This is the Walmart exclusive for Desire Unleashed. I think there were only 2 exclusive cards, even though they had 3 different concepts. And this first one matches with this concept, so I'm going to put it here. And then I did make a spot for this one as well. They do unit cards pretty often for US exclusives. I think mostly with Barnes & Noble. Walmart now does selfie cards, it seems. But I really do love these photo cards. I really want to try to find as many as I can and collect them, even if it's maybe not a unit with Heesung, which you will see I have already dived into collecting non-Heesung cards because I just really love collecting this group. But moving on. I did get one of my group orders in for Desire Unleashed, and I left a page in the back here. And then I do have his exclusive card for the recent Japan comeback. This is the only card I have for this because it kind of happened right after Desire Unleashed and right before the tour, so I wasn't actively joining group orders for it. I was like, I will worry about that in the future. But I am going to store this card right here. I think that's all the album related cards I have for him. But next, this is so exciting. I have his screening 1 and 2 exclusive for the VR concert. I did go to the VR concert and it was really nice. That was my first time doing a VR concert. I know TXT had done one, but I didn't attend it. Crazy enough, I actually pulled both of these on the same screening. I think that my screening was one of the first screenings for my city, and I was unfamiliar with how ticketing would be. I think I had this fight or flight mindset with ticketing, and so when it went on sale on Hello 82's site, I quickly bought 2 tickets for one of the screenings just to ensure I had a seat. I don't think it was sold out ever, so I maybe didn't need to panic all that much, but I did want to take a friend with me because I wanted to not go alone. And so I took one of my friends, my close friends, who isn't into K-pop, but was like, yeah, I'll go with you. I obviously paid for her ticket, and so I got the photo card, and I was like, oh, the way to do it is, you take a video, you flip it over, and you see who it is. And so we had the 2 photo cards and we flipped it over, and the way that the package is that you see the back of the photo card. You don't see the actual member. And I remember being like, huh? Because I saw that the two signatures were the same, and you know, it really just told me that I do not know their signatures at all, because I did not even recognize this as Heesung's signature. It didn't register in my brain. I never see their signatures because they never do signature back. So, and I never buy their signed copies for like their US shop. So I just am not familiar with it. And I was like, oh, what? Because the message was different. And I was like, wait, let's open them up. And we opened them up, and both of his cards, like we literally each pulled one of his cards. Whatever reason, I guess like screening 1 and screening 2 was mixed together when we chose our cards. 3, 2, 1.
No, see, it doesn't say.
Oh, wait. Why are the signatures so... Wait, what? Okay, open it. I don't know their signatures that well. Oh, you got it the same way. Wait.
Those are different.
Oh.
What?
What? They combine them?
No, that's kind of cute the way it's like opposite.
This is literally my bias.
I know. Wait. In both?
In both? I thought it was just one.
Wait, that's crazy.
So that made life so much easier. I will say though, I was planning on going to the second screening to get another photo card, and I was planning on going solo to that, but because I pulled both of them, I ended up not needing to go. I still wanted to go, but I ended up actually planning my weekend too much and I didn't have time at the end of it. No special card for me though, but you know, I am very happy about this. I really want the special card though, I really do, but the resale on that card is insane, truly insane, which I get it, it's 1 out of 100. I used the stickers that I got to fill up this page. The message is so funny too. Getting even closer to Engine. If we make eye contact, you're coming to see me again. I do have a few cards of the other members because y'all, I just want to collect more OT7 sets. I really do. I adore all the members and I want more photo cards of them because apparently I'm not satisfied with the OT7 sets that I have now. So what I have so far is this stack, not this. These 3 Rickies. Someone was trading some enhypen cards to any group that they collect, and I had a few i-dle cards on their wish list that I've just had for a while, and so I picked up these Rickies because I really love the outdoor concept that they did for Orange Blood, and then I really do love the Prince concept that they did for Dark Blood. And the crazy thing is, these aren't even the OT7 sets that I'm trying to focus on. I really want to collect the Dimension Answer set that this Sunu is a part of, and the set that this Rickie is a part of. This is from Dimension Dilemma, the Odysseus version. I did find trades for these as well. And it's going down a path that I really shouldn't go down, but that's okay. I'm going to store them in the back for now. I'm not too worried about storing these in order right now because, sorry Rickie, but I want to store this photo card from my Crybaby blind box, the Duck U, and I want to store it with my Rickie photo cards because, I'm sorry, you are duck coded. I know you think you're a puma, and you might be, but you're also a baby duck. Okay, cute. Okay, and then I will put these 2 back here. Like, I just love this concept. I really do. I can't wait. I can't wait to get more cards from this version. I actually bought their global membership a few months ago because I was being delusional, and I was like, what if I go to Singapore for their Walk the Line concert? That concert is like tomorrow or something. I'm obviously not going to Singapore. But then I was like, well, I already have the membership. What if I try for their Soul Dates? I did not try for their soul dates, but I did get the membership kit. So this is my membership card. And then I also got the photo card set that you get with the membership kit. And I actually really do love the size of these, but I don't have pages to store these. And you know, it's probably a good thing that I don't, because this binder is past its capacity. It truly, truly is. I just am honestly waiting for a Meow Cafe sale to purchase a new binder, but this cannot fit much more. But I do have 2 more cards to store in here that are not enhypen. I did purchase their signed digipacks for Never Say Never. I was able to get Hanbin and Ricky. I purchased 4 because a friend of mine was purchasing with me, and so we got 2 each. We pulled 2 Ricky and 2 Matthew, and when I opened up the initial Ricky, everything was fine. When I opened up my second Ricky, the postcard, unsigned. I was like, oh no, because we both biased Ricky, and I just was like, oh, wow, I can't believe one of them is unsigned. Like, I've seen this happen to other people. What I did was I looked up the contact information for the US shop, which there is no contact information on the US shop. I looked at my order email and confirmation email, and they said, if you have any questions or issues, respond to this email. And so I did. Bounce back. The email got bounced back. I responded to about 4 different emails. Each of them got bounced back. And I was like, so how do I contact you to let you know that there is an issue? And so I did a little bit of research and I found their Twitter. So apparently they're very responsive on their Twitter. So I messaged them and I told them, you know, what happened. I sent them, I guess, photo proof, because that's really all I had. I was not recording when I opened up the digipack. I did record me unboxing the initial albums just to ensure that all 4 of them got delivered. I didn't record when I was unboxing the album. Whoever responds to these customer service requests responded so quickly. They were so nice. They sent us another copy. So if you ever have issues with your US shop for zerobaseone, contact their Twitter. But I am glad to have these 2 photo cards. I did end up finding a trade for Hanbin's signed postcard, but I'm not storing that today because, like I said, this binder has reached its capacity. It's already bending. I am a little afraid if I store it, it will get a bit damaged, but just know I did secure that. I do wish they signed the digipacks again, because the digipacks for Never Say Never are so gorgeous. I'm so happy to have them. Thankfully, me and my friend each get a Ricky digipack, but in terms of the signed postcard, very sad. But yeah, anyways, that is it for this binder today. Next, I'm going to move on to my i-dle solo binder, but before I do, I just wanted to show you that I did end up getting wooyoung's 18 zone. I traded my Seonghwa for him because honestly, I think wooyoung is my second bias right now. I get bias wrecked by the ATEEZ members every day, but this card is so beautiful, especially his blonde hair. It is just stunning. So I don't have anywhere to store him because I don't collect ATEEZ, but my plan is maybe to get his entities merch and put this in a plush photo card holder. I haven't really liked the most recent drops for entities, so I might have to look at buying previous merch items that they've done, but I did want to show him off. He is so cute. Okay, moving on to i-dle. I have a ton for this binder actually. Starting off with Oogi's single motivation, I have my pools. And I think I've decided for now I'm going to store the solo releases in chronological order. So I'm not going to put motivation after Oogi 1. I'm going to put it after Minnie. Same with Oogi as I did for Nikki. I have this She's Alice crybaby photo card from a figure that I've had for a while, and I think it would just go perfectly with this one. Honestly, her whole like photo book concept is Alice themed. I think I'm going to put this one up here, and the Gigi card, and then I will put these two on the back. Eventually, I'll probably get more of her album cards, but now I am trying to focus on the Japan comeback that is releasing, I think, like later today or something. The photo cards are already out, but I don't think the music video is out yet. I'm not too sure. It has been quite busy at work and just personal life, which honestly in the best way. I've just been out and about, but yeah, I am trying to focus on that now. So this might be all the oogie that I have for the time being. Next, I have some cards from We Are. So in my Korean address, I had one polka album that I purchased way back when during the Make Star pre-order. And I honestly am just going to keep my pulls for that because I pulled Oogie and I pulled Mion, and these cards are so gorgeous. And I just asked my i-dle goms if I could purchase the missing Soyeon and Shuhwa album cards that I'm missing, which I'm missing a lot, but I think I've secured everything now except for the one card that my gom didn't have a dupe of was the Sailor Moon Shuhwa polka album card. I'm going to have to hunt down that card. Oh, I'm so stressed. I procrastinated too much on We Are, so that's my fault, but yeah, I think that might be the only card that she was like, I don't have this. And I was like, okay, no worries. I will figure something out. But I do also have this photo card set for Non-Bias Line. This is from their exhibition. This is their photo card set that was only offline, I think. It might have been online for like 0.1 seconds, but I decided to keep the other members because they are truly gorgeous. I think we'll keep the sets together, so we'll do Mion first, Minnie. I think I'm all out of my double-sided pages, but I want to just put Oogie behind these two girls to save space, so we will just do that. Oh, I love this Oogie card. It is so gorgeous. Okay, and then for this set, Mion goes here. I think I might just get the mini that completes this, and then that will be it for We Are for Non-Bias Line. But yeah, these two cards. And I think that's it for this binder for i-dle, at least. But I do have one more card, and it is tripleS. So I saw tripleS, and I haven't been able to talk about it. It was so good. It was so good. I really enjoyed their concert. Their discography is really so amazing. Inner Dance, I play like 5 times a day. No, even more. Like, I have that song on repeat since the concert. So I bought one of their... Okay, you know, I'm kind of confused on just tripleS and the collecting of it, honestly. Honestly, I'm kind of confused on all of it, but I don't want it to stop me from potentially picking them up. Thought a little bit about it. I think if I were to pick them up, I would not want to care about it being scanned or unscanned, because I think it would put more pressure on my collection, and it definitely is a collection that I don't want to be a huge priority because I already collect so much. I did pull this Chaewon. I think this is, they call a showcase card. Is it an object? I'm not sure. I tried looking it up and then it was so much. But she was amazing. Okay, so I also, before the concert, bought one of the signed photo cards, and I also pulled Chaewon, which was amazing because she ended up becoming one of my biases afterwards. And she is just, she has such great stage presence. She is so young too. Like, I just have this intuition that she is just going to be just such a star. I truly, truly think she is just so talented. So if I were to collect someone, I think it would be Chaewon. And then I also think it would be Jiyoung, who caught my eye during the second half of the performance. Obviously, I haven't seen the other girls because there is 24 of them, so I might have other biases within the group, but I haven't been able to watch their content quite yet. I've seen their stages, but I am thinking about picking them up a bit. They just released new units, and so I might use that as a introduction to how a comeback goes. Yeah, I guess the biggest thing is, like, if you collect them, do you care if it's unscanned or scanned? I'm thinking I don't care because, again, I don't want to put too much pressure on this collection, but y'all, the show was so amazing. They did like remixes of some of their more popular songs like Girls Never Die, Are You Alive, and it was just so good. I'm going to put this Chaewon in the back. Oh, also, if you bought their signed photo card, do you take it out of the case and store it, or do you just keep it in the case? I'm like, I guess this is cute, but I like storing my cards, so I don't know. That is it for this binder. Moving on to my Soyeon and Shuhwa binder, I have 3 cards for Soyeon. In that Polka album, I did pull her Polka QR code card, which is very exciting. And then I do have her set from that photo card set from the exhibition as well. Moving on to Shuhwa. I have 2 of her album cards because I found someone on Instagram selling them for a really good price, and so I picked them up. The G version, and this is the Wii version, but she is wearing the same outfit in the G, I, and like Sminny version. I know this isn't a Sminny, but do I want to brainstorm how to store this now or later? And I'm thinking later, so G and Wii, here we go. Okay, and then I also have her set from the exhibition photo cards. Like I said, I will like rearrange things later. My group order for We Are, I think, is coming soon. I just paid for EMS and domestic, but because I'm purchasing some extra cards, it might just take a little bit longer since they are waiting to sort for everyone else in the group order and see what dupes they have. But yes, I will have more for We Are. That is actually it for i-dle photo cards, but I do have larger inclusions. I always forget about larger inclusions. A lot of times I do check to see if my larger inclusions fit the pages that I have, and recently a lot of them have not been fitting in my pages, which is fine because I don't have all the variations of the Meow Cafe larger inclusion pages, but it does create a pretty large backlog of things that I need to store. However, I did find someone selling these, I don't know what they called it, photo IDs from I Never Die. They had a full Soyeon set and a Shuhwa that I was missing, and I do want to collect their larger inclusions, so this was a really good find for me. And I'm keeping Mion because, I don't know, I guess why not? I never found a trade for my bias line, which is probably because I posted it years after the comeback. Okay, I'll store those here, and then I think I'll store all of Soyeon's on the other side. But I'm very excited to have found these. They were selling it for, again, such a great price, and because it's something I really want to collect, and just don't typically prioritize searching for them, it was so nice to see someone selling like multiple that I needed. So I do have those. I will put this shuhua here. I can just kind of store these as well. My larger inclusions are kind of messy back here, but I just try to store them to keep them safe for now. Okay, it doesn't look the best, but that's okay. And then lastly, I have some Oogie larger inclusions. So I have her sticker set, and then whatever this is. I think there was like a standee as well. I have no idea where that is right now. I will store this at least in the back here with some other solo inclusions. Perfect. Okay. Like I said, it's messy back here. It's just like if there's room and it fits, that's where it goes. Okay, moving on to Stray Kids, which will be the last group for this video. First, coming into this older Eras binder. Ooh, why is this so dirty? Okay, anyways, I have two Noeasy cards that I cross-traded for. These are from the same set, which is this set. And I have Singmin and Ayen. That is literally it for this binder. But I'm actually not that far from completing Noeasy, which is so exciting. Well, we just won't think about those. Okay, moving on to my next Stray Kids binder. I have some hop cards that I've been missing. Don't have any 8 cards, unfortunately. Okay, moving on to hop. I have these 2 cards, and okay, they are both accordion cards. So I have Hanji and Hyunjin's accordion cards. And now I'm just missing Felix for this set. And then moving on to Karma, I did receive my Karma copies from my local K-pop store. I purchased the Karma version and the compact version, and I think that was it. And so I just have my pulls from that, which I am just Chan blessed this era, which happy birthday, Chan. It is currently his birthday in Korean time. And I hope he has the best day. I hope he has the best month, the best year. Okay, so I pulled his compact and his Karma card. Which is which though? This is the compact card. Thankfully I had this unit, so it's the same concept. And then I have his Karma card, which is so cute. Oh, him in this outfit is top tier. I pulled the Hyunjin Jongin unit, which I'm not sure if I set up for the units. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. Okay, how do I want to do the units? I'm brainstorming. Okay, wait, first, I did get this Jongin album card, and this one goes with the ceremony version. Okay, at the very least, I need a new page. For now, I think I'm going to put the unit in the back here. Once I get more in, I'll reassess everything. And then lastly, for Karma, in this binder, I have the full OT8 set that you got from the Karma version, which I don't think I realized that you got because I'm looking at my fillers and I need another page. Okay, so I'm going to put it right here after this set because it's all in the same outfit. I actually don't have any more like album inclusions on the way, so this is kind of all I'm working with for now. I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to work on Karma, if I'm being honest, because I haven't even finished 8 and hop, which is fine. Like, I don't mind going at a slower pace right now, but I am happy to see that some of the like video call attempts you purchase accordion versions, because typically they only do video call attempts with the standard versions, and the fan shop has been doing where you purchase accordion versions. Therefore, there should be a lot of accordion versions for sale in the future, and therefore the prices shouldn't be too bad. So I'm happy about that. Yeah, there's no rush to collecting. I am scared that they're going to release encore dates for North America this year, so I'm kind of scared that I will have to ticket again for them this year. So I have the stickers from one of the versions. I'm not too sure which one. And also, I didn't show this, but I did store my Hanji signed postcard back here because I did find a trade for my Singmin, which was very fun. I'm trying to see. I might need a second page. There are more larger inclusions for this album. There's actually quite a bit, but like I said, I don't have the pages appropriate for like the sizes of those inclusions, so that will be a later project, but I did want to store the stickers. And looking around my desk, yeah, that is it for this binder. I have a ton for my merch binder today because I got my fan meeting merch in. I did purchase the 10 case set, so it came with 2 OT8 sets. And let me take out all these fillers. Okay, I want to put this heart set in the front. They actually just released the merch items for the Seoul concert encore, and it's really cute. It's really cute. I'm trying not to send anything to my Korean address anymore because of the customs and tariff situation, which when I sent out this package, I experienced it for the first time, and it wasn't that bad. I'll put a screenshot of my total just to be transparent. The largest sum of money was from a processing fee, a $17 processing fee. I'm pretty sure my actual like customs that I had to pay was less than $4, but the processing fee was so expensive, and it's just a fee that you're going to have to like pay every single time. So I'm really trying not to send anything over to my Korean address because I don't have anything pending to go there right now. So for this upcoming merch, I might just see what my local K-pop stores have for pre-order and order that way. But a lot of the merch is so cute. I really love the Skazoo standee and the little like shirts that they have for them. They have like I love Han. Does it say I love? Yeah, it says like I love Han, and it's a picture of their Skazoo. I'll insert a photo. And it reminds me of the i-dle stage outfits from We Are, where they wore the I love like Miyeon and Shuhwa on the shirts. So I really want to get Kwoka, Han Kwoka's character, but the I love Lino shirt, because of course I would. And also the, what else was I looking at? There was like one more thing. Oh, the 10 case photo card is so cute. It's them holding the big Skazoo plush. Ugh, they really know what we love. But I'm kind of shocked that the Skazoo like teddy bear plush is not part of the merch line, because I feel like it was so popular that they would want to do it again. But I don't think that means that they won't do it again, but I'm a little shocked that it's not on this merch drop. Okay, they didn't give you 2 OT8 Polaroids though, which is kind of cruel. And then I do have some other cards. So I have his Stay Zone card for day 1 and day 2. No, No. I have day 2 and day 3. Day 1 was the unit cards. I'm not sure which one is day 2 or day 3. Sorry. Anyways, day 1 were the unit cards, and I still need his unit with Chan, which is such a cute unit. But when those unit cards dropped, they were so difficult to claim for, and Chan is super popular in terms, actually both of them are super popular and hard to claim, at least like in terms of like collecting. I feel like Hanji collectors are very, very serious about their Hanji collection, which I get it. But yeah, those two are very hard to claim for, so I didn't even try. And then I do have his clear pouch card, which is so cute. Look at the back of this card. It has his little hair ties that he's wearing, or little clips. They really did well. And then I also have, how did I not set up for this? This is his Polaroid card that came with the like admission set. So I also have his admission ticket. Honestly, I don't even have any of these secured. So we'll just put that for here right now. And then I did find a trade for his online card, but I do need to look for the rest of these. The bracelet and the track jacket are unit cards, and I'm hoping that they're cheap because of that. The hood blanket card, ugh, I don't know. And then I never ended up getting the box tape because I was hoping that my local K-pop store would have it. And I think they did, but I was like traveling when they had everything in store. And then the one store that I was nearby didn't have their merch out yet. So yeah, I never got that. And then I didn't even try for the random acrylic stand because I could not find a trade last time. So I was hoping to buy that resale. For the admission ticket, I'm just going to store him here. I did purchase the trading cards, but I didn't pull Hanji. I didn't purchase that many. I just wanted to purchase a few. So I'm still trying to trade for his trading cards. This is his like card holder card. I thought it would be photocard size, but it's a little bit larger, but I am going to store it here. And then for my other online benefits, I pulled Chan, Changbin, and Hyunjin. So for now, I am keeping these members. I'm keeping them back here because when I set up an OT8 set and I'm missing members, I get a bit overwhelmed because I have so many other things that I want to collect and so many more priority things like album cards that I'm still missing. So for now, I'm just going to store it in the back. So it's kind of like a casual collection. If I get the other members, then I will set it up as an OT8 set. But there are just other things that I'm trying to prioritize first. These cards are so pretty, though. They've been doing really nice online benefits recently. Yes, that is it for this binder. Lastly, I have some cards I need to store in this binder. Moving to Hop, actually, I did get my With Mew sets in. So I have Lino and I have Hanji, and I was going to put them right here, but I think it would look better if the blanket set was on the bottom. Perfect. And then the rest are just Hanji cards. So first I do have his KM Station card from Hop, which I think I remember I didn't have. Oh no, I left this page here for it. And then I do have his Apple Music Karma pre-order benefit. I also did find a trade for my Lino for his fan shop pre-order benefit. And then, oh, I also do have his K-pop Nara exclusive card, his other one. So is this double-sided? Okay, let me do this, and then I will put his K-pop Nara card with his other one. So happy to have this. Okay, lastly, I do have more Superstar cards because you know I love them. So I have his most recent Superstar card, which is the Toronto one. I have his London one, which was a really I'm so happy I was able to find this. And then I found his Superstar in LA card, which is really exciting. I think the LA one was probably first. So let me just take these out. First is LA. And then Dominate. And then maybe London, because this is Jam. These two might be switched, but I'm not sure. Okay, and then this one. It doesn't really matter all too much, but okay. And then, did the fan meeting happen first? Actually, the fan meeting did happen before Dominate mixtape, right? Right? Oh gosh, I don't even know. And then his Toronto one. I did secure his Madrid one, which I'm very, very happy about. But yeah, this collection is coming along. I see some of them like for sale, but they're a bit overpriced. Like his fan meeting one for 5 o'clock is so overpriced. I'm pretty sure Superstar cards should not be over $30 unless it's like the older Superstar cards where it actually was rare, but otherwise they're like technically only $25 to $30, maybe a little bit more with shipping and stuff. So yeah, I'm very conscious of how much I spend on these cards. Like this LA card, someone was selling it for $9, and I was like, okay, it's not a huge priority to get the LA card, but for $9, I'm sold. But that is it for this storing video. I feel like I was a bit low energy, so I apologize for that. I've been in back-to-back meetings all day, and also I am like caffeinated up from an Alani Witch's Brew from this morning when I went to the gym, so I think I'm on my crash now. But nonetheless, I really do hope you enjoyed. I'm glad that I was able to do another storing photo cards video so soon. Until next time, bye!